Okay, I have to admit I have won 2 games on casting Scapeshift, despite how much I've been sideboarding it out. So maybe there's something there. I still think it's kind of in this weird spot where it's like the first card I always want to side out. His hand likely does a lot of things on turn 4 pretty resiliently against non blue interaction. But I think I'm going to mulligan it because I think we can do better. I think this is better. I think this is a lot better. That was the best thing we could draw. Nothing to do with 3 mana? Probably means they got like, what, a bunch of collected companies in hand? Land collected company? They could have also like kept a 1-drop elf in hand just for like, it might make the math work out better on future turns with Nettle Sentinel. Realm Walker. Ooh, things could get really interesting really quickly here. Am I just dead? I think I'm just dead. Didn't they just have lethal at the start of the turn? Am I not able to count? Okay. Dismembers seem good. Explore seems slow. Maybe cut one of the Scapeshifts. Cut the Bajuka Bog. Maybe cut a Cavern for another Besagio based on what they could sideboard. Maybe Explorer's better than Grazer since we don't really block. But going fast is probably important. I'll keep this. It's kind of bad, but I don't think I can afford to like mulligan a hand like this. There's a lot of things that turns this into a turn 3 Titan, even a Summoner's Pact, thanks to the Castle Garenbrig, makes this a turn 3 Titan. So I need a Gracer, Azusa, or Summoner's Pact. Or Amulet. Dryad is not exactly what we were looking for, but it does make our Titan a lot better next turn, so... Unless they, like, Rex Sage the Dryad. Maybe I'm supposed to put in Radiant Fountain? I don't know. Okay. Did it this way so I can get Valakut Slayers and then Valakut Vesuva and just have max Valakut triggers post combat. We can make a land drop, which is 3 Valakut triggers, and then we can Azusa, which is 6 more Valakut triggers. Just lots and lots of triggers. Not convinced these Scapeshifts are better than Explorers right now, but we're here to test Scapeshift, right? Okay, like, here's my main criticism of Scapeshift, and this may be kind of weird thing, but, like, when you're taking the time to, like, fit Scapeshift into the deck, you're trimming from a lot of different places, usually. supposed to mulligan this, right? I'm looking at the Dismember, and I don't know. I'm gonna keep this. Maybe this is terrible, but I just feel like I see potential in this hand if we draw lands. Okay. Like... So what I'm trying to say about Scapeshift is, like, if you cut an Explore and cut a land, it's like some matchups you'd rather have more Explorers, some matchups you'd rather have more lands. It's like you're just always kind of like it restricts your sideboarding, right? Where you can't, like, have the right land balance or the right Explore balance, or, you know, something's always giving a little bit. Okay, now I need to do math. I can potentially Scapeshift with 2 lands in play, but that doesn't really do anything. So I think the best thing for me to do is to set up for next turn. Okay, so I think the way I do this... Because if I graze... I don't have enough green mana to just grazer grazers, so I gotta use Scapeshift as a bad ramp spell here. think I'm supposed to just dismember here. That'll put me to 7. I think they'll be hard pressed to find a win through that dismember. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we were gonna get Dryad there and have lethal. Alright, 4-1, but 0-1 into 4-1, so kind of a 4-1 asterisk, I would say, with this list. We had Scapeshift do things. I can't argue that it didn't do things in that league, so I should probably continue to try it. Whether it's good or optimal in Amulet, I don't know. I think it's a cool innovation. I think at the very least I'm probably going to do something like this. Like I said, I just wanted to see what the card Scapeshift felt like when I cast it, so I don't know if 3 was maybe too many. Other than that, yeah, I don't know if I have any conclusions. I think I want to just say a bit more about what I was trying to say during the match, which is like, okay, if this Scapeshift, based off my stock list, right, this Scapeshift is taking the place of 1 Azusa and 1 main deck Cavernous Soul. So it's like land and Azusa, which, first of all, lands are great, and also like having specific lands that you get to main deck and then like having the ability to sideboard more flexibly, that's also great. Like Azusa's great. I mean, we use Scapeshift as like a ramp spell in that last game, but like if we just had an Azusa, that's also a ramp spell. So it's like, is it better than just having an Azusa there? We did have some games where Scapeshift was a threat, so I mean I could see the sort of like split card ramp spell threat appeal of it. I'm mostly afraid that I just really think Cultivator Colossus is really bad right now. And I'm just so afraid there's going to be so many matchups where like these are just going to be the first things that get cut. And maybe that's okay. Maybe that's fine. Maybe it's just a really good game 1 card. I think I'm just going to have to test with it more. I think this league, especially losing match 1, puts it in a weird place where I just don't feel like I have any new information from this league. And I just need to test more. All right. See everyone around.